everybody, welcome to the Comic Gamer Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to give you a review of Chloe Zhao's breakout movie. I say breakout movie because she just won Best Director and Best Film at the Golden Globes, which doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people. Some people it means a lot to, some people it doesn't, but it's still a big step because if you win that award, you're knocking on the Oscars door. And also, Chloe Zhao is the director of The Eternals, so you know I had to look at her latest film. And this thing was getting great reviews. It's getting glowing reviews. It's got like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I had to see it. It came on Hulu about a couple weeks ago, and I've been meaning to see it for a while now, but I'm glad I got to see it. Ironically, I actually saw this with Seth, which I did not think I was going to see it with Seth because I was like, I don't know, this movie's kind of artsy. Seth's actually helping me record right now, ironically. Why? I don't know. Yeah, you didn't have to see that. Anywho, so this movie is about a woman named Fern. Now, Fern has been through rough times. She used to be in this small little town that was built around sheetrock, and the town went crap under. The whole company that the town was built around went under, and the entire town pretty much collapsed. I mean, to the point where they don't even have a zip code anymore. And her husband is passed away, so now she's living the nomad life. She's living the nomad life, you know, RV, just traveling the country. And the movie really is a movie about moving on. And it's about grief, moving on. And, you know, plus it's a insight into that lifestyle. Now, the nomad lifestyle has been around for quite a long time in America. It's something that really hasn't come into prominence or really hasn't gotten any eyes on until late recently with certain people, like there are certain YouTube people who talk about this. One of those characters actually showed up in this movie. I don't want to spoil it for you just in case you've seen his YouTube stuff. So you'll know him when you see him. He shows up in this, and it's kind of become a thing now, but for a long time, the nomad lifestyle was just sort of something that was happening in America in the background. But the movie really does go into depth of just how, like, also how much time takes from you. Because you realize that a lot of the people living this kind of a lifestyle are older people. People who are dying, people who have nothing left back at home, people who have, who are in financial problems, people who are just, they're just lonely people. They're lonely people. They're lost people who are living this kind of a lifestyle. And, it's well shot. There's a lot of good acting in this movie, especially by Laura Dern, who is the main character in this. Not Laura Dern. I think is it Laura Dern? You guys will comment. You guys will correct me in the comment section below. But the main actress, she is great in this as Fern, because you really want things to work out for her. You really are sympathetic for her. You want things to work out for her. You feel her when she's having a hard time. You feel her when she's having a hard time connecting with other people. And really, like I said, this show, this is a lot about regret. It's a lot about regret. It's a lot about the wounds of the past and the time that's taken on you and the toll it takes on you over time. And how it's really hard to move forward sometimes, especially when you feel bad about the decisions you've made. And it's like I said, it's not a fast-paced movie. It's not really, but it's a very compelling movie. It's shot beautifully. Like I said, there's a lot of acting. There's a lot of good acting from people who aren't actors, which is something that's in this movie. Cinematography is great. I really don't have any real complaints about the movie, really. Sure, it ends a little on the more artsy side of things, and it does play up very artsy in the middle of it, but overall I had a great time watching this movie. I don't know how this pertains to her directing, Eternals, but I think, I think, because I know what I think it is. Marvel, the MCU tends to be like, we want people who can direct other people. We want you, like, when they get a director, they're like, you worry about the character stuff. So if they're getting her to worry about the depth of the characters and how make the characters feel real, then she's going to do a wonderful job with these characters in Eternal, making them feel real. Because she does. Like, Chloe Zhao has definitely got an eye for this. I enjoyed this movie. It was emotional. There's emotional moments in this movie, particularly near the tail end of the movie when it's starting to wrap up. There's a real emotional scene that, I'm not going to lie, I did not admit to Seth, but it did choke me up a little bit. Because I was just like, I could feel what they were putting on. I was like, especially with like I said, the character, one of the characters who are in this, when you know it's real, you could feel it through the screen, and it really was emotionally really emotional. And I just had a great time with this movie, man. Like, it's a breeze. It's slow, but it's a breeze, really, because you're just constantly, you know, observing, because you just want to know where it's going, and you're just curious the whole time. And I would have to give Nomadland, because I don't have, I mean, Nomadland, because I don't have any complaints about it. It doesn't blow my socks off. I would have to give it a 9 out of 10. At least a 9. Like, I can't go full 10 out of 10, because it wasn't like something I was like, oh my god, this like blew my brain, this blew my socks off. But a 9 out of 10, it's well written, it's well directed, it's well shot, everyone's good in it. There isn't a bad actor in this. The main character is relatable and even when you're mad at her, it's stuff that makes sense. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie, and you know, does it get me more excited for Eternals? Kind of. It's just because it's so different that maybe. But honestly, I would watch it again. I really enjoyed this movie. So thank you guys for joining me at Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like, subscribe, and if you want to see Nomadland, is on Hulu right now. You should go check it out. This is all, like I said, this is the director of Eternals. So especially if you're a Marvel fan, you might not completely like this, but you know what? You might like it, you might not. I'm not sure. But thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.